All right, Algebra 1, we are going to do the 4.3 notes today. So we are eliminating a variable in a system of equations. So we're going to have a system like this, and our steps to solve for the solution point will be to line up all the variables. So go x, then y, then the constant. We're going to pick a variable to eliminate. We might have to multiply to get the same coefficient, but the opposite sign on either the x's or the y's. Then we're going to add down. That's the elimination part. We're going to solve for a variable. Then we're going to plug it back into the other equation and find the other variable. So we have those 2 points. Here in our first example, we have 8x minus 9y equals 3 and negative 9y equals negative x minus 39. Notice our x's and y's and constants aren't stacked on top of each other, and the equal sign isn't in the same spot. So we want to move this negative x over to the left side of the equal sign, so it goes x, then y, then the number. So how do we move over a negative x? Well, here's our equation from the bottom right here. We're just going to add x to both sides. Now we have a positive x minus 9y equals negative 39. So when we rewrite this system, we have x's, then y's, then the constant. So looking at the numbers out in front, we want, if like this is an 8, we would want this to be a negative 8 if we wanted to eliminate the x's. In this example, we're going to eliminate the y's because we have a negative 9 and a negative 9. So all we have to do is change the sign on the second one. So we have a negative 9 and a positive 9. How do you change something from a negative to a positive? You just multiply it by negative 1. So we're going to multiply everything in this bottom equation by negative 1. Let's rewrite that, and we have 8x minus 9y equals 3, and then negative x plus 9y equals positive 39. Now we're going to add down. This is the elimination part because negative 9y plus 9y just cancels. That's 0. And then we have 7x equals 42. So coming back up to the top, we are going to solve for the variable. Let's divide by 7, and x equals 6. Now, once we have this x equals 6, we can either plug it into the top equation or the bottom equation. It doesn't really matter. We're going to do the top one, so 8x minus 9y equals 3. But instead of x, we are plugging in that 6 value. So 8 times 6 minus 9y equals 3. So 48 minus 9y equals 3. Again, we're just solving for the variable, and we have y equals 5. So our solution is going to be the point x, y, 6, 5. Our last example, we have a system again, and they're nice to us. The variables are stacked on top of each other, but can we multiply 4 to get to 5? Not really. Can we multiply 3 to get to 2? Not really. So we're going to have to multiply both of the equations. Let's just pick the x's to eliminate, and we already have opposite signs. We have a negative right here and a positive right here. So we're going to multiply the top by a 5 and the bottom by a 4, so just the opposite numbers. So now on top, we're going to have negative 20x plus 15y equals 30 because we multiplied everything by 5. And then positive 20x minus xy, or 8y, equals 12. So we multiplied everything in here by 4. Now we have the same number, opposite sign. That's going to eliminate. We just add straight down, so 7y equals 42. Let's solve for the variable, and y equals 6. Now we're going to take this y equals 6, and you can either plug it in here or here. We plugged into the bottom equation, so 5x minus 2 times 6, that's where the y was, equals 3. Solve for x, and our x equals 3, so we have the point 3, 6.